and there's already right, eventually turned up at my social, and there's already two people here. One of them being Mr. Darren Green, who is just there. No, that's Mick. That's Darren. Give us a wave, Darren. And there is Mick. And they've been here since yesterday. And true to my form, they're blanking.
I'm still blanking. Glamping I should say.
So, welcome to this week's vlog. Hello people. How you all doing? Right, I'm here on my birthday bash. As far as I know, there's only two others here at the minute. One is Mick Specimen Hunter, and the other one is Darren Green. I got here just after 9 this morning. The time is now 2:25 and I've only just got my third rod casted out. Had about, I don't know, hour and a half around there. We were chatting to them two this morning. Came round here, had a look round here I should say. According to the bailiff, the fish was being, for the last couple of weeks, the fish have been caught on the right hand side in a bay. But apparently the wind got up last night. And if there's any stragglers left in the bay, if they don't follow the wind, then they've got to come through this channel where I'm fishing. I've got it pretty well stitched up. I've got one rod to the far side, well, far side bed of lilies at 14.5 wraps. I've got one in a blanket weed bed at about 10 and a bit wraps. That's got just a blatant snowman on it. Not blatant snowman, blatant pop-up. The one near the lilies on the right hand side of me has got a snowman set up. And then just down here to my left, I've got a big patch of lilies, and I've heard a couple of fish crashing the lilies. So I've put a bait about 3 yards further out, and that's just a single bottom bait, glugged up single bottom bait, and a handful of 3 handfuls of tuned bottom baits. When I say tuned, it's a mixture of six different liquids, and with the exception of one of them, they all scream carp. So rolled about 5 kilo Monday. Left them to air dry overnight, Monday night. Gave them a dose of this liquid. Popped them in the freezer Wednesday. Got home from work last night, which was Thursday. Took them out the freezer, gave them another dose. And this morning they're primed up, ready, and we're raring to go. So they've had, what they had, 2 doses. No, 3 doses. Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Yeah, three doses. Like I say, all the liquids that, with the exception of one, that are put in there. That are put in the concoction. That's all I'm going to say. Just call it a concoction. They all scream carp. They'll open the fish just boshed in the lilies. This is only my second cup of coffee since I've been here. Daz made the first one. Tell you what, the rats are very bold here. Very bold indeed. Just had one running about down there, broad daylight. So that's it for now. Conditions do look good for a bite. It just depends whether there's any fish in front of me, whether I've got a few that's going to be struggling through, or whether it's a resident area. There's trees on the far side. I'll just turn you around. As you can see, there's trees on the far bank. There's trees on the far bank, but against them trees there's about 8 foot of water. And I'm fishing in 6 foot, and the one near the lilies is in about 3 foot. So just have to see what the weekend brings. Right, time's 3 o'clock, and as you could possibly tell by the look on my face, it's a bit muggy out there. I mean, I'm sitting in here and I'm sweating, so God knows what I'll be doing out there. Just doing myself a bit of dinner, well, a bit of tea, because at about I don't know, about 6 o'clock. I'm going to warm the rods in and then go over and have a word with Daz and Mick. Pretty rods on her. It's got to be on a lily leaf. He keeps going beep 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 beep. So yeah, I mean they've made the effort to come to this social of mine all the way from Newcastle. I think the turned around and said they was travelling for 4 hours. So it's rude not to go in. Spend some time with them. If you get me meaning. When Mick and Daz came round, we was chatting, and Mick said that he'd been watching my videos for, well, he said seems like forever. I mean, to me that's just watching one. You watch one of mine and it seems forever and a day. And he said, I've finally got to meet you. So he put his hand out, shook his hand, and then he said, you know what, that's not going to cut it. It's alright to give him a bloody man hug. Good old mate. You're a great lad. You really are. Yeah. Well, they're both great lads. Oh, chicken strips smell good. That's a fine. I think I'll have them with a bit of salad. Bit of salad and a bit of salad cream. Not salad cream, mayo. Yeah. Go the healthy option. Got my guest chair for my daughters. That bug was ripped. So we'll take the cover off when I get home. And then Monday afternoon take it to her. Seems just see if she can't stitch it up. It'll cost me a bloody arm and a leg, no doubt. Yeah, I'll have some salad with that. And mayo. No, there it is. Whew. Come on, Rod, scream off. Do us all a favour. Oh, you pick your tongs up. Whew. Right, Smells like me early tea's nearly cooked, so I'll sign off for now and I'll catch up with you later. There you go. There's tonight's tea. Chicken fillets in batter on top of a salad that's got some mayonnaise on top on it. Yummy. Well, I've had 40 winks. I didn't go to bed much before 2 o'clock this morning, and I was up again at 6. It's all been quiet on the rods so far. I'll actually show you where I'm fishing if I can. No, I can't. Right, we've got one rod just there at the side of some lilies. I've got another rod about there, and the third rod is only just down here. Let's move the camera. Yeah, it's only just down. It's only just down there. So I've had one fish roll on my close in rod. Don't know what it was. Don't think it was a carp. More than likely a tench. I've seen some roach activity, decent roach as well. Activity over there near the lilies, but not at the side of the lilies. There's sort of 3-4 rod lengths short of the lilies. So I'm going to be checking that bait soon. And get it wrapped up again and get it on the money. Well, I might do that later. Looks like I'm fishing on the right line. Got a regular, or well, appears to be a regular, up there to my left. I don't know whether you can see him. And he's fishing more or less the same line as what I am, but a little bit further out. I mean, up against them trees on the far bank, according to what the bailiff was saying, stroke owner, there's an 8-foot trench runs down that bank, completely down that bank, which would make sense as to why the fish come from along there in the first place, you know, in the winter. Got a lot of cover, bit of deep water. Looks like I'm going to have a couple of visitors in a minute. So I'll sign off for now until they bugger off, unless they know me. More likely they will do. So yeah, sign off and speak later.